lovey, it's Lucy Vital. Welcome to my channel. As always, it is such a pleasure having you here with me, and it would mean so much to me if you like, comment, subscribe, and share. So, first and foremost, I'd like to say happy anniversary. It has been 1 year since the 10th of February. Well, that was yesterday. It's been 1 year yesterday that I've been in Florida from driving down from New York, and time has flown by. It's just literally in the blink of an eye, it's already been a year. I am so elated, and I'm actually going to Miami this weekend, and I'm so excited about that. I cannot wait. Is it Friday? Is it Friday night yet? I have, I don't even know why I did that. I don't have a watch on. I never have a watch, and I have 5 watches. 4 of them are dead, and 1 of them I need to remove 2 links from or whatever. So yes, I'll be going to Miami Friday night, and I am pleased as punch. So today's topic is one that might garner some angry thoughts, comments, but I have to be honest. So the topic for today is that male abuse is not okay. I've been seeing on social media and in person a phenomenon amongst women, and that involves denigrating the man that they're with, putting hands on him, insulting his family, just a whole bunch of vile behavior. Now, I know that there are some people that can grate a nerve. However, in grating a nerve, you don't have to denigrate a person. And also, if you feel that comfortable to disrespect a person that you are saying that you love, maybe you don't love them as much as you think. Now, I am not a pick-me. I'm a woman's woman. I believe, though, in holding women accountable. There's this thing on social media that women can't be accountable, women are not accountable. What is making men say this about us? Because I know if I do something wrong, I can say that I'm wrong. Now, will I lie and say that I'm wrong just to appease you? No. We can have a difference of opinion. But never in time should I be dropping F-bombs. Never in time should I be calling you disrespectful words. If I can't call you something to your mother's face comfortably, that means I should not be saying that. I don't like it when women run up on men. I don't like it when women threaten to call the police, because especially if you are a black man, that can go very badly for all involved, unfortunately, in the time that we're living in. When you get home, when the person makes a mistake, extend compassion. Because when you scuffed up his rims, his very expensive rims, a lot of them don't even say anything to you about it. They just go and get them fixed. Is it that you think he didn't notice? Not with the man that you have, that is treating his car like an extension of himself. And why do you think that that is? If you wanted to, you could nitpick on a person all day. But that's not what love is. Love is patient. Love is kind. I think it's 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4-7. I read it actually at my aunt's wedding. But those are the only 2 things I can remember. Love is patient, love is kind. I think love keeps no record of wrongdoing. But despite me saying that, many of us do have good men that would do anything, that they're not selfish. You know, we live in a very I society. We live in a just do it society. We do not live in a collective. We don't live in a collective country. It's very individualistic. What you can do for yourself, for yourself, for yourself. So when you find that man that is helping you, trying to better you, holding it down, It's not because you're not having sex with other men that makes you a good woman. That's a given. If you're in a monogamous relationship, you should not be having sex with someone else. So we're not going to clap for you and give you a cookie. You shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. If you both are in a universally understood monogamous relationship. So not cheating is a given. You shouldn't be cheating. But being supportive, understanding that sometimes he is leading you, he might make a mistake. He might have thought this investment was a good investment. It wasn't. And now you can't go on that vacation. But if it were you, would you not want compassion? I told you not to do that. Listen. It doesn't mean that when someone disappoints you, you don't feel frustrated. Where's a limit? You don't kick people when you're down, especially when they're supposed to be your ally. Ally means you're on the same team, defending the same cause with the same values and the same beliefs. So if he's getting into an argument with you and you're bringing up the things that he shared with you in vulnerable moments when a relationship didn't go well, or maybe one of his children had said something that really hurt his feelings, and that's the time you want to bring that up? No. Because there are things that you shared with him when you weren't living your best life, when you weren't as mature as you are today. So why are you doing that? If you cannot give that person the respect that you would give a boss that you can't stand, a neighbor that you loathe, that person that cuts you off in traffic, this is the person you're supposed to be good to. But some of us have it wrong. You're supposed to love and respect the people that are in the house with you. You don't give them your butt to kiss. You don't give them attitude and then save your kindness for everyone outside of the door. That's a lack of integrity. I was working in Great Neck, and I know this is an example in benefit of the men, but there was a woman. I was just coming out of my job to go to the deli to get some food, and she had a brand new Bentley. I mean, this thing looked like right out of the showroom. Come to find out, it was less than 3 months old. I guess she was texting, not paying attention, and she destroyed a mailbox on the corner, as well as the front end of her car. She was so shaken. I gave her tissues, I gave her water. She even asked me to call her husband because she just couldn't catch her breath. And I don't know where the guy was, but he literally said he was right there. He was right there. I don't think 5 minutes had elapsed. And when she saw him, she panicked because he saw the car, which had to be totaled out. And he's like, honey, I don't care about the car. It was a mistake. You were angry with the mailbox and you got your revenge, and it's okay. And we all laughed because I thought that was really nice. She laughed, snotting up and everything. And I thought, this is a rich woman. She's not rich because she's driving a Bentley. She's not rich because her husband and her can afford to just go to the dealer and get another car the next day or the same day. She's rich because he had patience and compassion. Now, I know some people might say what you see on the streets, what you see in the picture, doesn't mean that that's really how the guy is. But you know, when you feel something within of when a person is really being who they are, and it was palpable. His first concern was her well-being. He didn't give a damn about the car. And honest to his word, I think it was a week later, because believe it or not, her and I kept in touch for a very long time until she moved out of the country. But he got her another car, and it was of equal value, and it was even nicer than what she destroyed. And that's what makes love great. That's what makes having a person in your life great. Because when you go out on the street, when you go to work, when you even go to the damn gym, that's where the fighting occurs. You fight to keep your job. You fight to get to work safe. You fight to come back home safe. So why is this the place that you feel you can let loose and disrespect someone that would probably take a bullet for you, someone that would give you an organ, that would fight a savage animal for you. I'm not saying this to pick on you. Everything that I say, I've made mistakes on, and I will continue to make mistakes, but I try to mitigate them. I try to mitigate them. If at any point you're in a relationship and you feel that this person is no longer that person, you got to put your big girl panties on and tell them, hey, I love you, but I don't see a future for us anymore. There are some men you would never say boo to, because that man does not have the compassion and the savoir-faire that your husband or that your boyfriend does. Even when you are walking a fine line, he's still going to have a problem with what you've done. He's still going to find a way to knock you down emotionally and verbally. He's going to make you second guess yourself. Don't confuse quantity with quality. There is a big difference. Don't have social media and friends that you think are friends misleading you. Because a real friend, say, hey girl, you know the other day, I didn't want to say it in front of him, but you were really mean. It was very hurtful for me to watch you treat him like that. Is there something going on that I'm unaware of? No? Okay, well, please. Be kinder. Go back to what used to be. If there's something that's bothering you, there's always marriage counseling. There's always your own personal shadow work that you can do. But life is so short. You could literally argue with someone today and never see them again. Not because you did something, but life got real. There are some people that are going to say, see you later, and you're not going to see them later again. So don't wait until that person that was so good to you is no longer here to appreciate them. You know, I heard something and it was, how did it go again? They said in order for you to find a good man or woman, you either have to be incredibly lucky or you have taken them from someone who didn't know how to appreciate them. Now, I know that the latter sounds like you were cheating. No. Now, in emotional infidelity, this, I don't know the fine line. I don't know where it starts, where it ends. But generally, when that good man or good woman is at the end of their rope of the constant criticism, the constant bickering, there's always someone that manifests out of thin air. A lot of the times people say, oh, they were there all along. No. I met my ex-husband the day I broke up with my, ex-fiance. I met my ex-husband. Yes, I was going to his job to return his, this is not his ring. I was going to return his engagement ring. And when I met my ex-husband, we were walking and talking. People were literally stopping their cars to tell us what a beautiful couple we made and how long have we known each other. And we're like 35 minutes. And for months, I didn't tell my family about him. For months, he thought that it was because he wasn't the same race as me. And I said, if it weren't me, I wouldn't even believe if I said like, hey, I met him the day I was breaking up with fiance. So it's true. It's really true. I don't know if there's like a censor that occurs, but you always think you have time. Or sometimes you think that nice person. Listen, there are people, there's a Haitian couple that my uncle knows. And they got married in their 20s, and the wife filed for divorce about 5-6 years ago. And I think they have to be close to 85, 90 at this point. So can you imagine someone being so tired of dealing with you for half a century that they file for divorce, and not only that, remarried? Good people know their value. Don't think that they don't. Don't think that they're stupid. Don't think that he doesn't know he can move on. He doesn't want to move on. He wants to be happy with you and continue to build a life that you have together. But all good things must come to an end. Whether it be end of life or end of relationship. And while you still have this person in your life, appreciate them. So, it's been a pleasure again having you here with me. I hope that we're still cool. I hope that you'll come back and watch tomorrow's video, and it'll be about men and how they take women for granted. I want it to be very equal. I want it to be very fair, because it's just something that's really important to me. So if you're watching the Super Bowl, or you did watch the Super Bowl, that you were thoroughly amused at halftime and that your team won, and if your team didn't win, well, they're still a winner because they made it to the Super Bowl. You don't get there for being bad. So take care, guys.